Hello and welcome to Wisdom Without Borders. In this series, we explain the whys, whens and wherefores of classical quotations used by President Xi Jinping. In this episode, we explain the line, "People are born with different talents, but knowledge grows only through learning." The quote comes from Lunheng, a work written by Eastern Han Dynasty thinker Wang Chong. It means that although people differ in terms of natural gifts, their knowledge of the world and the skills they build are all shaped through learning. On April 26, 2016, during a meeting with a group of scholars, role models, and young talents, Xi quoted this line to encourage young people to actively learn and constantly improve themselves. He urged them to learn with passion and perseverance, to draw wisdom not only from books, but also from the unwritten pages of life, and to build practical experience and gain a broader understanding of society. A society that values learning is bound to be energetic and pioneering, and reading is one of the most important paths to learning. People everywhere have valued reading since ancient times, and China is no exception. From Su Qin of the Warring States period, who kept himself awake while studying by pricking his thigh with an awl, to Lunheng of the Western Han Dynasty, who, unable to afford candles, famously chiseled a hole through a wall to borrow light from his neighbor's candle to read at night, and Yin of the Eastern Han Dynasty, who read by the glow of fireflies gathered in a silk bag. These well-known tales of reading have continued to inspire generations. Since the launch of its reform and opening up policy in 1978, China has stepped up its efforts to boost interest in reading and build a learning society. Since the new era began in 2012, this nationwide reading drive has evolved from a broad social call into a national strategy. Since 2014, the phrase "fostering a love of reading among the public" has been included in the annual government work report for 13 consecutive years. The outline of the 15th five-year plan also calls for further promoting reading initiatives nationwide to foster a reading culture across all segments of society. Libraries, community reading rooms, rural book houses, and other public reading spaces have spread across both the urban and rural landscapes. Brick-and-mortar bookstores, specialty bookshops, and cultural salons have created immersive settings for more engaged reading. In the digital age, reading has gone from turning pages to tapping through entire libraries on a screen. Technology is making reading not just easier, but more enjoyable. The overall reading rate among China's adult citizens reached 82.3% in 2025. On average, each adult read 8.39 printed and ebooks combined that year. On February 1st, 2026, the central government's regulations on public reading promotion officially took effect, marking the transition of China's national reading drive from policy guidance to legally binding mandate. The fourth week of April each year has now been designated as National Reading Week. From April 20th to 26, 2026, China celebrates its first National Reading Week, which coincides with the 31st World Book Day on April 23rd. Across the country, reading events are in full swing. Today, knowledge is advancing at a much faster pace, while people are taking on increasingly specialized roles in society. New technologies and industries, from AI to the metaverse, are evolving at great speeds. Together, these factors have not only opened up a broad stage for young people to showcase their talent, but also placed unprecedented demands on their knowledge-based and innovative capacity. Only through sustained reading and learning can they keep pace with the times and ride the wave of change. People are born with different talents, but knowledge grows only through learning. By reading and learning, people can enrich their minds, strengthen character, and broaden their horizons, which will help them keep up in a rapidly changing world. In reading, we cultivate wisdom. In learning, we sharpen our abilities to carve out a successful path in life. That should be the shared pursuit of all those seeking to better themselves through reading and learning.